Okay, so these are my Tesla tips. So you are in a Tesla and you can press the car icon on the bottom left of the screen to bring the menu up.
Got it?
Okay,
Yep.
so now the first menu is called Controls. So here, I'm just going to
Uh-huh.
tell you what I think of each feature and what I would do with it. Okay, the very top. Now you're in a Model 3, I'm in a Model Y. I don't know, it'll maybe have a little bit of differences, but anyway, that's fine, we'll go for it. Um, the top is the light, off, parking, on, or auto. I use auto because I don't want to have to deal with like turning lights on and off. Just let it take care of all that for me.
Yep.
Next,
Same.
it okay. Next is let's see, unfold mirrors, child lock, and window lock. Since you don't have kids to deal with opening and closing windows and don't need to control that, you wouldn't want window lock on, I don't think, or it wouldn't matter. That's for the rear windows to lock them, so only you can turn them, open and close them. Child lock wouldn't be applicable. Unfold mirrors, I mean, that's, if you need to fold or unfold mirrors, you just tap that, obviously. Keep in mind, a lot of these features you can do with voice command. If you press the voice icon on your steering wheel, you can have it, do what you want it to do by telling it, like, unfold mirrors. I think it'll then unfold mirrors or fold. Okay, next is the wipers. Off, auto, then 1 through 4. So the wipers aren't perfect. The auto wipers aren't perfect. And some people want to just have it under their control and just have it off or on or whatever. I keep it on auto the vast majority of times. Auto works for me. And if it doesn't, if I really want to have it on more or off more, I can always manually change it. But so in general, I like auto. In my Model Y, it's a 2023 Model Y, I have a button on my gear stalk to activate the um, wipers and then select what I want. On yours, I don't know if it's a button on your wheel perhaps. All right. Next, I have mirrors, recording, steering, sentry, and glove box. Um, Mirrors is to adjust your mirrors. Recording or saving is whether it's recording or saving a video. There's a car wash mode. Mine's grayed out though. The steering wheel to lift it, get it up or down. Sentry to record videos. Glove box to open and close your glove box. But those are just basic features. Okay, dynamics. Okay, are you on that now?
Yes.
Okay. So acceleration. Chill mimics a normal car. It slows down your acceleration capabilities, and it creates a lot of people don't know this following thing. Very few people probably know this. It actually creates a slight delay between when you press the accelerator and when it accelerates you. So, like if you're driving, you're going 40 miles an hour, and you have a sudden need to accelerate. Maybe someone's in a parallel position to you, merging onto a highway, and you need to speed up for safety reasons. It'll still work out okay because the delay is only slight. But if you're in standard mode, there won't be a delay. You'll have instant torque, meaning you'll just instantly accelerate without any slight delay. When I'm driving and I go to the energy meter, there's an energy thing where you can look at what you're using for miles or percent of battery. In that case, you find out how efficient you are, and it gives you tips. It might say aggressive acceleration is decreasing your efficiency. Use chill acceleration instead. Well, if you're using full self-driving, it's going to accelerate you about the same pace no matter what. And it just doesn't matter then if you're on acceleration chill or standard. I used to be on chill because I was following advice literally and thinking, oh, okay, better efficiency, I like that. But I found out, I just realized over time, I don't think that's the case. I think the acceleration's the same regardless. So I make sure to keep it on standard. Any questions?
No, no, this is good information.
All right, so just interrupt when you have questions. And I know you may have some guests arriving in like 10 minutes, in which case we'll just do the rest another time. We'll do a part 2 video. Okay, stopping mode. Creep, roll, or hold. Do you have those options?
I do not.
Okay. Well, if you did, I would say keep the hold, um, but you don't have the options, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, next is apply brakes when regenerative braking is limited. Do you have that?
Yes.
Okay. I've never, I don't find it useful. I mean, you could use it for the purpose of um, having it so when you let go of your accelerator and use the regenerative braking, that if it doesn't have enough, like if it has too much power, you had a 100% battery, or some other variable like the cold was somehow affecting your regenerative braking, it'll then apply the actual brake for you. But I'm fine with just using actual brake should I ever need to, and instead otherwise maximizing my regenerative braking. So I don't have that checked. I have it off. Okay, off-road
Is
assist.
there
Oh, go ahead.
a detriment to having it on? Like, does it consume extra battery, or?
Yeah, cause well, that's what I was trying to get at. So if you have it on, well, sort of. Let's say you were in a situation where your regenerative braking was a little limited. You could adjust and adapt to that, knowing it's limited. It'll have a little text box saying that's what's going on, and you could know you might need to let go of your accelerator a little earlier than usual to get your maximum regenerative braking before a red light, for instance. However, if you have this checked and you don't adapt in that way and you're just doing your usual let go of your accelerator, you might think, oh, it's not decreasing fast enough, I'll use the regular brakes. So you end up using a little extra braking and less regenerative braking. It's not a big deal either way, but for the reasons I described, I prefer to have it off. When you're using full self-driving, it's going to just do its thing. I'm not sure if this has any impact on full self-driving. And even standard autopilot for people without full self-driving. That, I think on highways, it'll still do adaptive cruise control, so it's going to slow down if the person in front of you slows down. And it might, I don't know if this will be applicable there either. So I'm not sure about those specifics. Anyway, I like it off, but some people want it on, so whatever. It's all okay.
Okay, good information.
Okay, off-road assist. Well, you're not probably off-roading much, but if you ever are, I guess look into that. Slip start. If you ever need to get out of snow, sand, or mud, you can utilize that to help you. Okay, next is charging. Okay, you're on charging?
Yes.
Okay. Normally with charging, people just keep it at the maximum charging it can do. There are times, and this is something that happened to me once I got a level 2 charger and want to charge off of my solar directly, is at times I will decrease my charging amps, usually through the app, but I can do it through the car, so that let's say it's a little bit cloudy, so I'm thinking I'm getting maybe 20 amps worth of solar. I might decrease it to 20 amps because I prefer to charge directly off of the solar. If that's my preference, but that's me micromanaging things. I don't need to do that, but I like to do that, so I do that for the reason I described. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Then underneath there's a schedule for charging. If someone has peak and off-peak times with their utility company, they might want to schedule it for that reason. I, however, didn't have that, and before I got the level 2 charger, and I'm in Connecticut, so I have certain incentives to do things during peak or off-peak time in relation to my level 2 charger. Outside of that variable, I typically and historically, and still do today for other reasons, keep my schedule to be during sunny times, when it would be sunny. So I'm not charging in the middle of the night because I don't need to. I just charge during the day. So once the sun's up enough and my solar's getting good power, so maybe whenever, 9 a.m. or whatever I figured out, till perhaps 6 p.m. or whenever, depending on the time of year. So that's how I like to do my schedule. But there are different reasons to do schedule at different times. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Do you see keep accessory power on?
Yes.
Okay. I rarely need to keep my phone charging in the car when I leave the car, or I could plug my laptop in with a USB-C cable and power the laptop or charge it, but that's a rare thing. So instead of having the car keep a little power going to things, since I don't do that much, I have keep accessory power on grayed out, so it's off. If I often charge, maybe I would want it on, but I'd rather not use the power. So if I ever need to charge something when I'm not in the car for a while, I would be able to toggle that on temporarily. Okay, next is
Okay.
autopilot. So
Yes.
in your case, we're going to go to full self-driving, so that's what this video is going to talk about. So here's what we do here. Of course, you have Start FSD from Park. That I recommend. That lets you be in park mode and then hold down a blue icon to show it you want to go somewhere. So you don't have to go into drive and get into a good position. You let it do it all on its own. That's what I recommend.
Yes, I experimented with that yesterday and it works
Good.
quite well.
All right. Brake confirm, I put that off. I don't see the need to extra confirm it. You already have to hold down the blue icon to confirm you're going to go. It just seems like an added step without any benefit.
Agreed.
All right. Next is full self-driving profile. Chill, standard, and hurry. Chill, so it says drive slower in lanes with minimal lane changes. Also, in a multi-lane environment, it tends to stay on the right lane. If that's what you like, chill is good.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Oh, people here? Okay, people have started showing up.
All right. We'll do a part 2 later.